but I will use it as much as I can. I swear by. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna tell you about how I keep my skin acne scar free on the top of my forehead and also my chin, and also prevent new acne from coming out, also taking care of your pores, like around the sides of your nose, how to make your skin look glowy, exfoliated, smooth. Before we get into the video, I'd like to tell you about my shirt. It's a Lulu dupe that I got from Amazon, super comfortable. I think I got it for like $27. And I will be keeping my glasses on for the entirety of the video because they don't work. Okay, let's get into it. So first things first, I'm gonna run through these very quickly and then I'll get to like the juicy things like the masks and the exfoliants that I use. And I'm actually also gonna keep the products as natural as possible because going for some chemicals that I just haven't used before sometimes wants to break me out. So I'm going to show you like the best natural products, and if they're not natural, they're products made out of as many natural products as possible. And also I don't have anything on my face right now, nothing, no filter, no makeup on it, so this is like my bare face, just so you know. All right, so I'm gonna talk about very quickly kind of generally how I take care of my body from the inside, and then we're gonna go to the outside part. The first thing is something we don't want to hear about, but whenever I work out, my skin clears up. Fact. I work out 4 or 5 times a week, and the key thing is like making sure there's like a blood rush. You're working out, your heart rate is higher, like you're feeling more circulation going to your limbs, into your face. If your face is flushed while you're working out, you've done your job, because just more blood to my face means cleansing and more nutrient delivery and all of that to the skin, so the skin just does its job and it just becomes clearer. I've just had the best skin whenever I'm working out, so if you're not working out, consider that. Okay, the second thing I do is there's a specific soup that will make your face glow, and that is carrots, squash. If you don't want the squash, you can leave it out, and then also turmeric. Those three, at least those two, just the tomato, no, just the carrot and the turmeric will do you favors. And I just throw in like some oil, some salt. I like to throw in tomato paste as well in there. Makes a great soup. You can add coconut cream if you want. If you don't want the extra calories, you can skip it. But that, if you just eat that like 3 days in a row, I think you're gonna see a difference. It will literally make your face glow. In terms of like taking care of your body from the inside, those are the two things that I recommend: working out and this carrot, turmeric, squash soup. All right, now going to the more exciting stuff. How I take care of my face when it's leading up to big event or anything really, just for every day, is one is washing. Like, I know this sounds so cliche, but it's like you have to have some sort of like exfoliating brush and a good soap when you're washing your face, and I'll show you what I use. Currently I use a Trader Joe's citrus wash. I love that thing. It has glycerin, has beautiful orange scent. Normally I don't care for scents, but this one, it just has to be mentioned. It's a really nice product. And then with that I use a scrubber, so basically my face is getting a little exfoliation every day. If you don't want to do it every day, you can start out with like twice a week and then kind of adjust as you'd like. This is again so cliche, but washing my face every day with a little bit of an exfoliating brush, not like crazy exfoliation, just a light exfoliation, is great. That's one in the mornings. And then at night I do chemical exfoliation. I use a retinol cream. It's actually something I picked up when I visited Korea, but there are a lot of Korean products that are sold on Amazon, or there are just other products out here that are retinol. Retinol is not hard to find, as you know, but actually the one I use is a retinol alternative called Bak Oil. I wash my face and apply that at night, and that basically increases the turnover rate of my skin, so basically it gives me that baby skin. So I do my mechanical exfoliation in the morning, and then I do my chemical exfoliation at night. If at any point this is too much, just reduce the frequency at which you're using it. So if you don't want to use retinol cream every night, do it every 2 nights, or actually start off with twice a week. My biggest recommendation to you is whatever product you're going to put on your face, unless it's like a natural product, even for a natural product like egg or yogurt, try it on a little bit of your skin first, like just like a small little patch. Maybe not even on your face, you can try it somewhere else, but I think if you're gonna use it on your face, you kind of have to. I test it on my face, so you might have to do that, but test it somewhere small. Oh my god, I do not want to put out anybody on blast, but I got this new clay mask that I was excited about, that had amazing reviews. I get it and I put it just on my chin, and then I used it this morning. By afternoon I was itchy And I was so tempted to just put it all over, like, you know, just around my nose and my T-zone. Thank God I didn't, because I was itchy. I was not happy. I had to go and like try to redeem that mistake. So use products that you've never used before and just a very small area, and see like over a 24-hour period how your skin reacts to it. All right, so when washing, I really don't care if it's hot water or cold water. Do what you'd like. There are benefits to both. I actually use warm water when I'm washing my face, so it can open up all of my pores and do the exfoliation more nicely. Another thing you have to consider when washing your face is just making sure you're giving the soap some time to work. So gotta stay on your face at least 20 seconds while you're scrubbing it. So the next thing I do after washing my face, exfoliating mechanically, exfoliating chemically, and making sure I'm like trying to work out and eating that soup I told you about, the next thing and the most exciting thing I do is use masks. I love Lush when it comes to their masks, and this is one of the ones I've been using. I actually love this little one. It's a sample that they gave me. Let me see if it focuses. This is their Rosy Cheeks one. It has kaolin clay and glycerin, and I think some rose in there too. Maybe rose water or rose oil, but this thing smells amazing. I still haven't finished it, but it's a great product, especially for like my pore area. That's kind of like where I apply it, like where you are oily, because it's a mattifying product. I love using clay masks, especially, not any kind of mask. So I use that honestly as much as I can. If I can do it every other day, I will. Maybe I don't have time for it every day, but I will use it as much as I can. I swear by masks. If it is a bentonite clay that you're using, go for it. If you can find products containing kaolin clay, I also suggest those. Include some clay masks because they are good kind of to help absorb the stuff out of your pores and out of your face, and it just gives you like a nice look afterwards. Oh my god, guys, I hope I wasn't focused the whole video, because I like found myself over here and I was like not sure if I'm focused, so I'm gonna have to come over here. And then there are 3 homemade masks that I like to use that are amazing. Okay, recently, I know I've heard about aloe vera for years. It might have been like 10 years, and for some reason I've never used it on my face. This thing is the best. It's the best, really. Like after a lot of my like clay masks, I like to just cut a little piece of it. I just keep it in the fridge, that's why there's a wrapper at the bottom. I cut a little piece of it and then take off the green parts, and then I use the clear part to just massage it all over my face. It's great because it has anti-inflammatory properties, and it just gives your face like a nice film, to be honest. And I like to leave that on for a while, especially if I'm staying in the house. Just try it once. I've mentioned this in my other video, but I got it from the Mexican store for $1.50, and it was like 3 times the size of this. This thing was so big, so it's super affordable. That's one, just aloe vera, straight up aloe vera gel. And trust me, I have bought aloe vera gels in like big bottles, and then I see there's like one other ingredient in there that I don't like, and I'm like, okay, this gotta go, I can't use that. So I try to go to the source as much as possible. Another thing I like to use is yogurt. It has to be a really good quality yogurt, and the one that I use is a Bulgarian yogurt. They actually sell a smaller version of it for like $8 at Whole Foods, and to be honest with you, that's the only place I've seen this brand. But as long as you can find a good brand of yogurt with like just the fat part and like the little bit of the liquid part, what I do is just take that and mix in some turmeric and apply it on my face. But just washing that thing is just literally, if I leave it on my face, I think it's gonna stain because I have to scrub it off. But what I've been doing is literally just using the yogurt itself because it has lactic acid. There are some other acids that are beneficial for your skin in like very small quantities, like salicylic acid and glycolic acid, and then there are a lot more. I think niacinamide, but I'm not sure if that's an acid, but in very small quantities. And yogurt has lactic acid, again, in small quantities inside of it. It's not gonna like, you know, damage your skin unless you have sensitive skin. Again, spot test it if you've never used it before, but yogurt has done amazing for my face. It just makes me feel great, and that's really the test, is like, does it make me feel great afterwards, and do I see any difference on my face afterwards? So I like using the yogurt because it does have like the fat and the cream part, and it also has the acidic part. And so I keep that on for like 10, 15, 20 minutes max and wash it off. I feel great, but I do wash off that with soap because I don't want the cream part to just stay on my face. The last one, which I was reminded of, to be honest, because I kind of forgotten about this mask, is flaxseed gel mask. Ground up some flax seeds and boil that in water and use that, or you can just use the seeds boiled in water and then you can just use that gel. But the gel has so many good properties: omega-3 fatty acids. It has a tightening effect when you put it, and then once you wash it off, you'll just be left with a really nice supple skin. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing. And specifically the turmeric and yogurt mask is the one that's supposed to fade your acne scars. But for me, I think it's everything. I think it's the working out, I think it's the soup, I think it's drinking water. I didn't say that because you probably hear that everywhere. I think it's the aloe vera, and I think it's the mask. I think it's the daily like little mechanical exfoliation washes, and I think it's the retinol. It's like encouraging the skin to create new layers that is helping with the acne scar. I can't say it's one specific thing. Anyways, those are the best tips that I have for you when it comes to face care. I'm sure, of course, there are a million other things that you could do, but if you nail these few sections, which is taking care of your body from the inside with food and exercise and water, and washing your face properly and exfoliating mechanically and chemically, and then using masks, I think you're golden. Your skin is gonna show changes. Like, it cannot stay the same. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helps you out. I will update you on my skin if I start using niacinamides, because I really have my eyes on them. I'll give you an update, and if you want to know the updates, you know what to do. Subscribe, like this video to show support, and thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.